Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Deco, the new sporting director, as he recently said we have a spectacular squad, discussing about the Barca squad as a whole after his recent appointment. We are going to discuss on what he had to say as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Clement Lenglet, as Barca outcast Lenglet has been offered a 12 million euro per year contract by Saudi Arabian club, according to Gerard Romero. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Speaking to the club media after his official announcement as the new sporting director of FC Barcelona, Deco has claimed that they have a spectacular squad in place. Deco has confirmed as the sporting director at Barca earlier today, even though he had already been performing all his duties throughout the summer. And the former midfielder of Barca believed that the club already have a great squad in place which can achieve success in the years to come. Going by his words, he said, "We have a spectacular squad with young players, we have a future, and we have a present. Last year we won the league and we have to continue on this path and keep walking," he said. The 45-year-old spent considerable time at the Catalan club as a player and expressed his delight at returning to the team. He said, "Coming back to this club is something beautiful for me. As a child, I dreamt of playing here and I fulfilled my dream by being here as a player. I have been part of the club's history and now I am returning with an important role, which is the sporting director. Looking forward to his role and the responsibilities that come with it," the Portuguese said. "I know the size of this club and the work involved, but I am happy with the president's project. From the beginning, I have been helping a lot from the outside, and now I will do it officially on a day-to-day basis, and that is why I am happy." Barca is a club that always generates work. Along with former Portuguese international's appointment, Barcelona also confirmed that Matteo Alemany will be leaving the club once the transfer window closes on September 2. Of course, today was a great day for Alemany. Today was a great day for Coolers. Today was a great day for Barcelona as a whole, as the ever reliable and ever hard-working Deco has been officially announced as the new sporting director of FC Barcelona. This guy has been so instrumental. He has really helped Barca with a lot of deals in the past, especially with the South American players, right? Because he was the one in charge of the scouting department when it comes to the Southern American market. Until when Barca had to get relief of duties of players like sporting director Yuri Cruyff, Barca had to go for Deco as the new sporting director. But all this why, as I said earlier, Deco has been working unofficially, right? He has not been officially announced, but he has been doing a lot of things that a sporting director should do. And of course, it was already well known before this was announced that he is our new sporting director. But Barca had to do it official. It's not good to just leave it loose like that. To make it official so that it is now officially proclaimed that this is our sporting director. Deco now can assume the responsibilities in full as our new sporting director. So let's see how it goes for Deco. I think he's a great guy. Being a former player himself, I think Deco was the best man for the job. And Alemany will be set to leave as soon as the transfer window closes on September 2nd in Spain. I think Deco is there to bring the best out of this club. Even though this summer we'll be hearing some players that that Xavi and Deco are not coming face to face with, like maybe even Fresneda, who has been a player, a right back that Deco has really admired. But Xavi have always been of the idea that no, he's too young, he's inexperienced, so let's go for João Cancelo, even though it's expensive and complicated to bring in. Of course, for that issue, for concerning the right back, we can say Xavi has succeeded because the reports that we have been getting concerning that is João Cancelo's move to Barca looks imminent, and his agent, George Mendes, is also assuring Barca of the same. So it remains to be seen how things go from here. So let's just see how it goes. I think Deco will do a marvelous job. He's a guy who knows the club inside out. And of course, we can see it from his speech that he made today. He's so happy to assume the role as our new sporting director. He knows the club. He's a big fan of Barcelona. He knows what's best for the club. And assessing the club squad, he said, we have a marvelous squad. But let's not forget, Deco knows better. Xavi knows better. Xavi knows also that we need to strengthen other areas like the right back. We need to bring in an attacking midfielder, whatever. But for me, I don't see it as necessary. And most especially, we bring in a replacement for Dembele on the wings. So far, Barca still have to do some work before the transfer window closes. Then on to the final story of discussion. FC Barcelona's insistence on finding a suitor for Clement Lenglet this summer has seen them engage in negotiations with a number of clubs. Initially, the plan was for the Catalans to offload Lenglet permanently to Tottenham, where he spent a season on loan, but a stark difference in the player's valuation meant the move kept stalling. Then Al Nassr entered the picture with hopes of securing other European talents, but the centre-back's delay, in making a decision meant that the club went looking for other options, eventually entering talks for Manchester City's Aymeric Laporte. Now, it has been reported at Gerard Romero that the Saudi Arabian club is offering 12 million euros per year in net salary for Lenglet. While the player has doubts as he desires to continue in Europe, among the elite footballers, he is gradually beginning to open the door to the Saudi path. Barca have made their stance clear on Lenglet, with the club already overbooked in defense. Xavi does not have Lenglet in his plans for the new season and sees him as a disposable asset. Lenglet, recognizing the minimal interest he is garnering from European sides that are willing to pay Barca's valuation of 15 million euros, is showing signs of acceptance of the Saudi route. Moreover, staying in Catalonia appears unfeasible owing to the exclusion he faces from the squad. The clock is ticking and the transfer window is nearing its end. Lenglet will be obliged to take a decision soon, and unless a European club comes calling, the Frenchman will have to cut his losses and take his talents to Saudi Arabia. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.